Red Carpet Diary at the Toronto International Film Festival. A radio DJ receives messages from a 300-year-old coven of witches in the Lords of Salem, the new horror film from director Rob Zombie. And it also stars his leading lady, Sheri Moon Zombie, who joined me today in the Visa Spotlight studio. Welcome.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Salem does have a singular kind of feel because of what happened 4 centuries ago. Was that part of the thing? Do you think it's just part of you somehow?
I mean, maybe. I'm growing up in Massachusetts. It is kind of a weird area I grew up in, mostly because I didn't realize it as a kid, but later, looking back, everything was cemeteries. Everywhere we lived was old churches, cemeteries, and it was pretty creepy. Everything seemed like, an Ichabod Crane sort of scenario. Right. But I kind of put that out of my mind, I think. And the whole movie came about by the fact that we had to go to a wedding in Massachusetts, and it was just very boring. And I bought a book on the Salem witch trials in the hotel lobby. I was just reading it to kill time, and that's what brought it all flooding back. Because I hadn't been to Salem since I was a little kid.
I remember going to Salem when I was a kid. My family's from that area, and going there, and they had the stocks in this town square.
Yeah.
And you could, like a tourist picture, you get yourself. I thought, I don't know if this is really... it's like taking, pictures, happy pictures in a cemetery. It just didn't seem right to me.
I guess it's kind of weird as a third grader, your field trip is going to a recreation of a witch trial.
Yeah.
But I guess I didn't think anything of it at the time. It was just sort of the weird thing you did.
Sheri, what did you think of the story when you started to hear little bits and pieces of it coming to you? Because I imagine you were in on it from the very beginning before the script was actually written. What was your take on it?
Well, anything I read that Rob writes, I kind of I am there from the beginning, so I see the whole process he has, and I'm always baffled by it. I read it and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. What's happening? And then he'll have to tell me because it's hard to read
but then you
digest
also go,
it.
yeah. This is going to change a million times.
It
I
will.
Really care.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, literally 5 minutes before we'll shoot a scene, we're getting new pages of dialogue. So things changed all the time.
Every morning would start with I wake up super early, so I'd get up super early and be writing, and every morning would start her walking out for breakfast, and there'd be pages laying out on the the breakfast table, and there'd be that groan of It
was a panic at first,
right.
To memorize the lines. But I just became so used to it, and just and once you have the feel for the movement, you just can go with it. And luckily, the people I was working with too, we all just became part of this process together.
There was only one actor that had a nervous breakdown when new pages arrived.
Right.
Me?
No. No. Well, yes, you. No, one other. I won't say who.
From the Toronto International Film Festival, this is Red Carpet Diary.